Check it out. Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Never knew pain till I met the game. Never had a real team that could win a ring. Never knew.
Freak.
Like the
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Like I said, what are you doing? Anyways, where is Freak?
Now, CC, you know your brother. He loves to make a grand entrance. He gets it from your mother.
Next year, I will be attending Wildcat Nation.
Wildcat,
Here I come.
Yes, my boy, that's my boy. Wildcats.
I will be attending the great University of Arizona.
Yes.
I'm going to do my best to bring another national championship to Tucson.
No doubt,
It will be an
absolutely.
honor to add to the rich program that is present in Arizona.
Arizona, here we come!
Thank you all, and Wildcats, here I come.
I'm about to bring that heat.
Turn it up the heat.
Yeah.
Frequency vibrations. Well, you know that little dance he does? He came out doing that.
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Louisville Cardinals and Arizona.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, we've got Rozier. White is out there with Harrell. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
Now here's White following the miss by Freak. And it's White missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can...
Arizona trails by 8. Freak, he's in at point guard. Ewing is out there with Williams. And it's Hollins in at the 3 at the 5.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And for Louisville, Price is out there with Russell. Then there's Payton. Then it's Thomas. And it's Hughes in at the 3 slot. Here's Hughes for 3. Price. Thomas passes to Price. The second chance effort. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
For the Arizona Wildcat program, a lot of great guards over the years. Perimeter players in general have been their strength.
Yeah, think about it. Andre Iguodala, Jason Terry, Richard Jefferson are some of the recent names. How about Gilbert Arenas as well? I mean, they've made their way also into the coaching ranks as well, with Steve Kerr doing a terrific job with the Warriors, and now Luke Walton, an assistant. And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Arizona shooting their first free throw of the night. Now for the Arizona Wildcat, it's a completely new group for Arizona. There's 25 seconds left here in the first half of the game. Here is Sanders. Pass to Rozier. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Cardinals shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That's good from Rozier. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Arizona now. It's a 5-point game. Out of bounds, Louisville takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
3 seconds left. And the first half comes. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Freak, he's in at the point. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the center. And for Louisville, Sanders is out there with Rozier. Then it's White. Then there's Harrell. And it's Mack in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, guys, for Louisville in the last decade or so, it's been a bit of a renaissance in basketball. A title in 2013 gives them 3 total now. One of the premier programs in the country for sure.
And it's blocked. Here's Rozier, pass to Mack. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Harrell somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Harrell's got his first 2 points of the night.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
Well, Greg, Louisville with 3 college national championships. The first 2 coming in the 80s. Their coach then, Denny Crum.
Yeah, they won 2 back in 80 and then also 86. The program hasn't had a lot of coaching changes. Almost everyone who leaves the program stays on for a long time.
It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And it's White with the rebound. Cardinals leading by 5. To the left side wing. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Harrell. Lewis grabs the board.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Freak. And the shot is long. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Johnson. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And here's Freak. Freak in at point guard. Ewing is out there with Williams. And it's Lawson in at the 2-guard spot.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
Sanders, Price. Right at the free throw line. And a wide open look for Sanders. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Sanders has got the lead up to 9 now for the Cardinals.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Arizona trails by 11. Freak kicks to Roberts. And so it looks like Arizona will retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And Arizona making a change here. Lewis is checked in. 1:57 left to play in the second half. And it's sent back by Mitchell for the finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Hold on with
a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Odom kicks to Mack. Stolen by Lewis. And stolen by Payton. Pass to Rozier. There's the dish to Mack. To the inside. Rozier the pass to White. Louisville passing it around. The pass to Rozier. There's the pick. He dishes it to Payton. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal and then have
that indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Cardinals leading by 7. Here's Rozier. Dishes to Sanders. Pass to Rozier. The feed to Mack. Kicks to Sanders. Now here's Harrell. He's guarded closely. Lays it up and banks it in. And Louisville leads by 9. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Out of bounds, Louisville takes possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
So both teams making some changes here. And here are the Cardinals. Here's Odom. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Looking to get back on track here, and he can't bank that one in. The kick out to Odom. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Arizona facing the UCLA Bruins.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
A look at Arizona's starting group. Freak, his
athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Pass to Fresh. Fires the three, and the Bruins another three.
And with Arizona, you know they are going to be competitive. Year in and year out. They do a great job of recruiting, and they always seem to field a team ready to make a deep run in the tournament. Just a very consistent program.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help.
Thomas checked in for UCLA. Porter comes in for Fresh. And then for Arizona, Hollins is checked in, and it's Carter in for Hollis Jefferson. The key word with Arizona, Clark, is consistency. Always in the tournament, usually make it a few rounds.
Yeah, and typically there's a top seed is why they do that.
It's Thomas in at the center. And for Arizona, Freak in at point guard. Mitchell is out there with Johnson. And it's Hollins in at the three, power forward. Passes it to Campbell. Here's Looney. Porter with it. Over to the left wing. Campbell gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
There's Freak. Kept alive. Here's Carter trying to get open as Hollins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you're...
Also with the sub, Roberts is checked in for Irving. And Arizona will go for a different... Look here. Here's it starts. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Bruins have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Starks. Fresh is checked in for UCLA. He's off on the second. Arizona trails by 3. Fires top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Kicks it to Starks. Teardrop shot.
That is just a careless turnover. Absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Freak passes to Ewing. Here's Freak. Off target with his 3. And so it's a close. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak. who will get more quality opportunities.
We've got Looney. Fresh is out there with Free. Then there's Campbell. And it's Roberts in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Arizona, Freak, he's in at point guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson. And it's Lewis in at the 5 spot. Here's Free. It's deflected. Now here's Freak. Puts it up from 12, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
Here's Free. They set the pick. He dishes it to Roberts. Here's Fresh. Pass to Free. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. He tries for 3. And another miss by UCLA. Arizona trails by 5. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Roberts passes to Campbell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And Arizona will go for a different look here. And here's Arizona now. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Starks outside. It's hauled in by Arizona.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Count it, and the Bruin lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Ewing.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
The dish to Morris. Starks kicks to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Martin, that's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
So on the floor for UCLA, we've got Johnson. Starks is out there with Irving, and it's Barton in at the shooting guard. Starks with it. Now Lawson defending. There's the screen. Starks against Lawson. Here's Johnson. And now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Looney's checked in for Irving. Campbell comes in for Morris. Fresh is checked in for Barton. And Free subbed in for Starks. Here's Freak. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Here's Johnson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hollis Jefferson passes to Freak. And the 3 off target.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And the shot is good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch the breath. You're right. The screen from Campbell. There's the pass to Fresh. And that's out of bounds. UCLA will retain possession. Roberts is checked in for Johnson.
Stretch Roberts.
Watch him. He's coming out over there.
And here is Campbell. Pass to Fresh. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Looney. Campbell up top. 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Here's Free. So it's UCLA picking up the win. Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Texas Longhorns and Arizona.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have. It's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
Here are the five for Texas. They've got Turner. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then there's Doherty. And it's Ford in at the power forward.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
And the shot is good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Freak. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Edwards with it. And it's denied. And Turner kicks to Doherty. Pass to Ellis. It's another look. And the layup is good. Ellis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
There's Freak. Doherty grabs the board.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Edwards passes to Ford. Up and in on the layup. Ford's got his first points of the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The 9-foot shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, it's been tough for Freak here in the first half. Not sure why he's been so slow out of the gate, but you can see he's not himself.
And guys, with the production he puts up, he's going to see a lot of different looks defensively, and it seems to be throwing him off just a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to relax a bit and just let the game come to him.
And it's a completely new group for Arizona. Now Texas with it. They've got an 8-0 run. Freak, he's in at point guard, and it's Roberts in at the 4. This is to Doherty. Right wing. There's the triple. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. So on the floor for Texas. They've got Edwards. And it's Doherty in at the small forward position.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And here's Edwards. He's got 6. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Roberts passes to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Freak. And he overshot that one, missing. Longhorns leading by 8. Passes it to Edwards. They set the pick. Here's the teardrop. Dives for it. But they get it back. Here's Thornton. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Longhorns.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And, Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach. But I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
Taking a look at Arizona. Freak, he's in at the point. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the center. Ford, that's good. Now here's Freak. He's got 5. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Arizona trails by 12. Here's Freak. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Freak's got his third bucket of the night. Lawson against Blair. And again, it's Texas converting.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that excellent in terms of their efficiency.
Longhorns leading by 12. Richmond kicks to Rush. Misses from short range.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Freak. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
And Freak just has not had it here in the second half, and his team can't make up for that. You wonder if they're just a bit shell-shocked right now.
Well, I think part of it, Greg, is when you see your star player struggling like Freak has, then it erodes the confidence of the group. And as a result, they're just not playing as fluidly as they need to.
4 on the clock. Here's Richmond. Shot is no good. Great defense that time from Ewing. On the court for the Longhorns. Hudson is out there with Davis. Then it's Richmond. And it's Blair in at the point. Pull-up jumper. Again, Richmond missing.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Blair dishes to Davis. Blair, the pass to Hudson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Richmond's got the lead up to 12 now for the Longhorns.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That was a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And so it's Texas with it. 1:49 left in the second half of basketball. And Blair kicks to Richmond. Now the pass to Hudson. Feeds it to Richmond. And it's blocked. Williams against Blair. Rob. Richmond outside. There's the pick. Rush dishes to Hudson. 11 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation. The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Longhorns.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
That's in there. Davis with the assist. And Texas leads by 12.
Is it getting dark in here? Because if not, it's time to turn the lights out.
They're out already. I mean, give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today. Really impressive.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Now Blair. poked loose. Here's Freak. Misses. So the Longhorns win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que com a sua face, tudo que eu pedisse, só você que me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quarto falasse, mas que pena, já era, já era, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela e nem dá. Porque seu rosto a voz ela é através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Essa noite pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tenho muito, nem curto. Fica de canto, eu prefiro suar. Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo de...
Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and Arizona.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student-athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the four-man position. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country. And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim
And the Badgers with possession here. Taking a look at Arizona. Freak in at point guard. Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Hill. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
And, you know, for Wisconsin and their consistent appearances in the tournament, guys, they don't just show up and leave now. I mean, they often go deep in the tournament. Sooner or later, I think they might go all the way again.
They get it again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Arizona shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Badgers leading by 6. Here's Hawkins. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always. He's deadly when he's that open.
There's a screen. Decker passes to Evans. Rebound by Mitchell.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Hawkins kicks to Hill. Puts up a 3. The shot is off. So Arizona will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And what a journey it has been. Really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Evans, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Evans has got his first basket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Badgers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And it's a completely new group for Arizona. Teams decide. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4 slot.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
The Badgers leading by 11. There's a screen.
That's a walk.
And stolen by Freak. Johnson attacking. Pass to Freak. The tray. They get it back. Over Evans. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And the foul called on Freak. And here's Hawkins. Freak, he's in at point guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. And it's Lewis in at center.
Assist goes to Brett Hawkins.
Arizona trails by 4.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
The feed to Decker. Banked in off the glass. And Wisconsin leads by 6.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Lewis dishes to Freak. Looking to get back on track here. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Now here's Evans. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Johnson, he's checked in for Arizona.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Now Peyton following the three-point attempt by Freak. Decker kicks to Hawkins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now a 10-point Badger lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
1:09 left to play here in the second half. Now, here's Decker. Not a lot of room. And the basket by Kaminsky.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Badgers.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
Here is Hawkins. Frank Kaminsky making his last shot. Decker passes to Hawkins. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
It's stolen by Carter. Freak kicks to Landry. Soft touch off the glass.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Outside, Walker. Here's Fisher. So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. And what an incredible...
Hello?
Hey, my It's me.
We met working at the post office.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select
Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky.
With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select
D'Angelo Russell
from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select
Jahlil Okafor from Duke University.
With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select
Kristaps Porzingis
from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select
Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia.
With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select
Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky.
With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select
Emmanuel Mudiay
from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select
Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona.
With the ninth pick in the NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select
Frank Kaminsky
from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select
Justice Winslow from Duke University.
With the 11th pick in the NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select
Miles Turner from the University of Texas.
With the 12th pick in the NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select
Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky.
With the 13th pick in the NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select
Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky.
With the 14th pick in the NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select
Cameron Payne
from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select
Kelly Oubre
from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select
Terry Rozier from University of Louisville.
With the 17th pick in the NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select
Rashad Vaughn from UNLV.
With the 18th pick in the NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select
Sam Decker.
With the 19th pick in the NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select
Jaren Grant
from the University of Notre Dame. With the 20th pick in the NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Delon Wright from the University of Utah. With the 21st pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Justin Anderson from the University of Virginia. With the 22nd pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Bobby Portis from the University of Arkansas. With the 23rd pick in the NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Rondé Hollis Jefferson from the University of Arizona. With the 24th pick in the NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Tyus Jones from Duke University. Pick in the NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Jarrell Martin from Louisiana State University. With the 26th pick in the NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select John Brown from UCLA. With the 27th pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Larry Nance Jr. from the University of Wyoming. With the 28th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select R.J. Hunter. With the 29th pick in the NBA draft, the Brooklyn Nets select the 19-year-old point guard from the University of Arizona.
Let's do this, young man.
Hey, boy up on the land till I die, till I die, on the east side till I die, till I die, rocking that wine and gold till I die, till I die, in the hood I'm good till I die, CLE till I die, everywhere I gon' puttin' on, puttin' on, puttin' on, everywhere I gon' puttin' on, puttin' on, puttin' on, everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Putting on, everywhere I gon' putting on, what you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city, yeah, I be. In the land is where you gon' find me. Courtside at the Q and the flow seat. Everybody in the team me. Green Bills, y'all know it's the green season. Catch me only up a short scene. Whipping with the hot sauce like I'm street leaguing. And one door on the floor going up though. 3 points to the dunk though. Me and Shove though. My city, been turned up from the jump though. Boy on the land till I die, till I die. On the east side till I die, till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die, till I die. In the hood I'm good till I die, CLE till I die. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on, puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on, puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on, puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on, puttin' on. What you want.
I don't think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but
Here we go, my first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
Let's meet the visiting team. At small forward, Doug McDermott. At the other forward position, Taj Gibson. At point guard, Derrick Rose. At center, Pau Gasol. At the other guard position, Jimmy Butler. The head coach of the visiting team is Fred Hoiberg. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 6. Sean Kilpatrick. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. Starting at the other guard, at 6 foot.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Hart. First official NBA playing time We're going to check out our first glimpse of professional basketball from Freak.
You know, and what a huge moment this is for him. I mean, your whole life has been spent leading up to this, and finally he's going to get to take the court in the NBA. I mean, his mind has to be racing like 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, there are all different kinds of pressure situations. This is about as nerve-wracking as it gets. But even so, I don't think it takes away from how much he enjoys it.
So for Chicago right now, and that bucket right there, folks, is the first official NBA basket from Freak.
You know, and there we have it, the first taste of this young man's scoring prowess, showing he can handle NBA defense.
That's exactly right. I mean, it's the NBA that's going to...
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Nets out in front, up 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective for most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the court?
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed.
One shot.
Ellington comes in for Bogdanovich. And Freak subbed in for Donald Sloan. And the Bulls making a change also. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Ejuan Moore.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
Butler dishes to Mirotic. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Mirotic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. Ellington kicks to Freak. Ellington the pass to Robinson. Rebound by Rose.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Freak kicks to Robinson. Now here's Freak, defended by Butler. Lopez dishes to Freak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid in anything when it comes to basketball.
Now with Freak, Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And it's Lopez penetrating. And for Brook Lopez, disappointing start to last season. The season before, he had played only 17 games, so he wanted to make an impact right off the bat. And we finished one half. Now the second half about to start up. And so it's Brooklyn with the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation. Brook Lopez.
Just a dominant display by Brook Lopez in the post tonight.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Steph Curry and the
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, land of the free and the home of
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us he's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. So for Brooklyn now, Freak in a two-guard. Henry Sims out there with Thomas Robinson. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Sloan in at the one spot. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The Nets working the ball around now. Sims dishes to Freak, and that one's good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
It's Thompson off the drive, and they get it back. Here's Freak, and that's not going to go. And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. Warriors lead by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. I was going to say, Greg, how? Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Festus Ezeli. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And stolen by Freak. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Curry with it. Out defended by Freak. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Freak kicks to Sims. Over to the left wing. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Great tee that time from Curry. Warriors leading by 13. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. And so a pretty lot.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team. Different look here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Setting the floor for the Nets. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Thomas Robinson. Then it's Donald Sloan. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Warriors miss again.
Move it! Move it!
The Nets have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to try. 6 to shoot. 6 to Sims. Freak. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Here's Sloan. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Freak. The feed now to Sims. Freak dishes to Sloan. Robinson kicks to Sims. And it's good off the back rim and in. Sims has got his first bucket in this one.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
To the inside. Intercepted. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And Thompson sends it back. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Nobody near Barnes. And it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter. 15 seconds left in the third. Here's Sloan. This one for 3. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
What a throw.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And then for Brooklyn, Henry Sims has checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Freak subbed in for Shane Larkin. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. 3 on the clock. Thompson passes to Curry. But they get it back.
Way to play the boards and come away with the offensive rebound.
And Green gets it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that